It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Carbonite, where you can get a 15-day free trial by going over to geekazine.com/carbon free. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and I welcome you to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com. It's part of the Tech Podcast Network. You can subscribe via iTunes, Zune, or Stitcher Internet Radio. Our Twitter is Day in Tech Hist, and all show notes are on the wiki page if you want to follow along. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history.
August 27th, 1975, the Symphony 2 geostationary satellite is launched. In 1976, researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology announced that they have assembled a synthetic gene and implanted it into a living cell of the bacterium E. coli. 1984, Synapse Software Corporation files a $15 million lawsuit in Santa Clara County Superior Court against Atari for failing to pay more than $1 million in delivered software. 1987, Atari publicly announces an agreement to buy the Federated Group Incorporated and 67 stores for $67.3 million. 1991, Intel announces that they will temporarily halt the production of the 50 MHz 486DX processor due to problems in manufacturing and testing. In 1993, Compaq announces its Presario line of personal computers. Intended to be user-friendly and inexpensive, it featured a monitor, modem, software to access the online world through America Online and Prodigy, $1,399. Also in 1993, the National Online Media Association, a trade association of BBS sysops, ISPs, and other online media figures, is formed at 1 BBS Con 93 in Colorado Springs. 1998, AMD releases the 350 MHz K6-2 processor for $317. And Texas Instruments announces that they have invented a computer chip manufacturing technology that permits the tiniest transistor ever to be made, 0.07 microns. And in 1999, Autodesk reveals plans to lay off about 10% of their workforce following a report that second quarter earnings have dropped about 99%. Out of the 350 workers cut, 100 would be cut from their San Rafael and San Francisco offices.
If you're a small or medium business that doesn't have any type of backup to their computer off-site, well, you need to start, because you never know. Fire, flood, theft, all these things can turn your business from a great success to a great failure. And we don't want that. We want you to bring everything back so you can make the next social network or make the next big thing, and do that by backing up all your stuff offsite by using Carbonite. Now, they have Pro plans and server plans. Pro plans starting at $269.99 a year, and server plans starting at $799.99 a year. You can hook up unlimited computers or servers. It is easy to use web dashboard, and it's all HIPAA compliant if you are a startup healthcare. Awesome there. Check it all out. Go over to geekazine.com/carbonite, geekazine.com/carbonite, and back up now, back up often, back up all the time using Carbonite. Now let's get back into your day in tech history.
2001, Findland begins digital terrestrial television transmission, or DTT. Intel releases the 1.9 GHz and 2 GHz Pentium 4 processors. They cross a key technology milestone, and the processors start at $375. And version 6 of the Internet Explorer web browser is released with the Windows XP operating system. 2002, AMD releases the Athlon MP processor at 1.6 GHz, 1.8 GHz, and featured a 256 kilobit level 2 cache and 266 MT front side bus. It was codenamed Thoroughbred. 2003, version 7.1.2 of the Fermi Linux operating system, Top, is released. 2004, Acclaim Entertainment shuts down operations due to inability to secure financing. 2006, Intel releases a host of dual-core Xeon processors. They operated at 2.5 gigahertz for $856 to 3.4 gigahertz for $1,980. 2007, Photolog, which was a photo sharing network, was purchased by High Media Group for $90 million. In 2008, Google launches a beta of Gears for Safari, and after initially sending a DMCA takedown notice, AMC decides to let the fans continue to post fake updates using the show's characters. That was the AMC's Mad Men characters, that is. Kelley Blue Book launches an iPhone-friendly site. Also in 2008, iTunes is back online, in Tibet at least. An album released by Tibet activists showed up on iTunes a couple weeks prior, therefore Chinese officials blocked the store during the Olympics coverage. And users report a serious security flaw in iPhone 2.0.2 that exposes mail, texts, voice messages, and browser to strangers despite the device being password protective. And the FBI arrests a Los Angeles area music blogger who had allegedly admitted to streaming tracks of an unreleased Guns N' Roses album on his site. 2009, Facebook version 3.0 for iPhone is released. And in 2010, Paul Allen sues Apple, Yahoo, Staples, and Google, among others, over 4 patents that cover fundamental web technologies. And that's your day in tech history. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2014 JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.